My boss wanted to kill me and killed one of my workers because I got money more than him when he fired me. It's story time. Hello everyone, welcome back on my YouTube channel. How is everyone? How is everything? Let me hope things are moving well with you. This channel is all about stories, vlogging, and if you're new on this channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that anytime I upload the video, you'll be the first person to be notified. It's story time. Story time. Let's go direct in the story. It's a man who wrote this. She started to say that like this. She started by saying like this, that he grew up with his grandmother, that he doesn't know the reason why his parent decided to abandon him to her grandmother. That's how he grew up. But in explanation, what his grandmother told him, that when he used to be raising these grandchildren, whenever they used to grow up, like growing up, their parents used to come and take them away. Cut from there, the grandmother was feeling lonely. Then this man, like the grandmother had a son. The son produced this boy. Then from there, he went to his son's place. She told his son and the daughter-in-law that, please, why can't you give me this my grandchild? I take him, I raise him. Because you can see, I'm alone at home. I need someone who can help me in doing housework, sending to fetch water, because where we fetch water, the place is very far. I just need someone who help me. From there, that the mother of this boy told the grandmother that, hey, grandma, why don't you wait? I get, like, maybe I produce a girl child because this is a boy. How will he help you? This grandma was like, it's okay, but I want a boy. I want a boy who's going to grow up and like learn how to ride a bicycle, and he could be like riding me on the bicycle when he's taking me to church. But a girl child is also okay, but I need a child whom I want to start to raise when the baby is still young. From there, the woman was like, okay, grandma, it's okay, but you wait this my baby to make like 2 years and a half. Then from there, I'll bring it to you in the village. When this boy made like reached 2 years and 1 month, the mother and the father decided to take the boy to the grandmother. From there, the guy grew up knowing that grandma was his biological mother. Yeah. From there, that that when these people dropped the baby to the grandma, they bought a calf. When the calf grew, from there they started to be getting milk, which helped them. That this boy grew up knowing his grandma as the mother. Ella, he used to be calling the grandma like mom, everything, mom, what and what, because everything he was depending on the grandma. Even though he's sick, his father, like a mother, like even the mother, used to take long before coming the village to check on the child. But the grandma did a good job. You understand? This guy continued saying that in growing up, he really didn't know that he even have a parents. The only parents he knew was the grandma, because they didn't even mind to ask where is the father. He never asked until the villagers started to accept calling that, but like telling him that that's not your mother, is your grandma, what and what. But at first for him was still young, never believed. From there, this guy, he grew up, became like in his youth, he started to work. But where he was working, the place was very far. But he used to make sure that every day after work, he have to come back here to see his grandma. That after seeing the grandma, that's how the grandma could sleep. That the grandma used to be worried about, like, on this boy, as the way you know. But time reached, this boy told the grandma that, grandma, coming here is too stressing me, and the place is very far. Why can't you let me? And I start to be sleeping there at my boss's place. The grandma was like, hey, so you want to leave me like that? What and what? But it's okay. I get some other grandchildren here they have brought. You can be staying there, but at least once in a while, you have to be coming and visit me. You know you are my son. The guy was like, okay, grandma, that's what I'm going to do. This guy said like he started to be working, but when all his heart thought was on his grandma. But the more he used to be like going to work and coming back, he used to be finding the grandma when he's like more weaker. That's the way you know. He was like, "Hey, grandma, is everything okay? Why are you always getting more weaker? Like you can see when I try to put you on the bike so that I can take you to church. This time I have to use a lot of power when you cannot even like how can I say, when the person have to enter the bike, but when it's now like less have less power. But grandma, let me hope everything is okay." The grandma was like, "Yeah, I'm just getting old. You can see the situation, what and what." The guy was like, "Okay, no problem." This guy continued going to work. Whenever the money is to get, he buys some stuff, he give to grandma. From there, time passed. One day they called him. No, yeah, one day they called him that the grandma is sick. When he told the boss that my grandma is sick, I want to go and I visit the grandma, the boss was like, you foolish boy. That's like, because no, he used to call the woman mama. You foolish boy. So you don't know that woman is just your grandma. You even leave work that you want to go to see grandma. Maybe you people have some stuff you are doing with your grandma. Every time grandma, grandma, grandma. When are you going to be like a man and stand on your own? That your grandma is sick. Okay, if you go, don't come back on work. I'm going to fire you. From there, this man this boy told the boss that, please, at least in a week, give me like 2 days like this so that I can do what? I can be going to see the grandma. I'll come back and I work what and what. They were just like they were building, like constructing what and what. The man was like, okay, I'll give you the weekend days. From there, every weekend, this guy used to be going at her grandma's place, then come back. Time passed when everything is moving well. Then one day, the boy was there at work. They told him that your grandma is in the bad condition, you better come. At least she see you before she die. The guy was like, no, this cannot be. She told her boss that, boss, please, this is the situation my grandma is in. Can you help me? At least get me half of my payment, like anything, so that I can go, I buy medicine for my grandma, what and what. The boss was like, for me, I don't pay any worker before the month end. If you cannot wait for your month, and if you go, don't come back here. The guy cried in front of the boss that, please, at least I've worked like now 3 weeks, only 1 week remaining. You pay me the money for only these 3 weeks. The boss refused. The man told this guy that if you go, never come back. Okay? The boy was like, I have to go to my grandma. I have to go and I see how the situation of my grandma is in. The boy left, went in the village. She found when her grandma is weak, is bedridden, when he's just there. But she found even when her father is there, because she knew his father and his parents. But when this one, was the way I explained to you, his father was there. When his father saw him, he was like, hey, my son, how are you? You're already grown up. This is the situation we are in. Your grandma is very sick, but we pray to God to get better. You can see he's old, what and what. This guy went to his grandma. Though he was calling grandma mama, he called him mom. How do you feel? Are you feeling better? Do you need anything? You tell me. I'm going to get you anything you want. From there, the grandma told this guy that, you know the food which I like most? I like boiled fish, boil, without oil, cooking oil. Can you make it for me the way we used to make it? The guy was like, okay, ma, no problem. I'm going to do what? To make it for you. From there, the guy went and bought fish. After buying fish, he made fire like that, or fire. Then from there, he caught the fish as the way they used to make it, put water, and they got this local, onion leaves. When the onion grows, those leaves, he cut the leaves, he put it in the thing, then he got the banana leaf to cover. Before he had finished to cover, he had someone calling him that, hurry up, you come fast, come and see your grandma. Is like something is wrong. This guy ran, reached on his grandma. He started to call, mom, when grandma is just like, how can, when a person is going to die, like pushing himself like that. This guy cried, called, grandma, this, different name, the way they used to call themselves. But grandma didn't make it, he just died. When she died, The father told his son that, my son, just be hold, like just hold yourself, become strong. You're a man. We all know the way you loved your grandma because we knew it's like your mother. But just be strong. That's what God have decided. Let grandma rest in peace. She cried. He cried. They did the burial ceremony. The guy just stayed there in the village because the boss had already chased them. He didn't have what to do. He was like, what am I going to do? Then before his father went back in town, this guy told the father that, please, can you get me can you get me watermelon seed? I want tomato seed. Like I want to start to do farming because I don't have what I'm doing right now. Even the boss chased me. There is a land, this my grandma's land is where I should be do the learning thing, what and what. This guy started to do farming. Things started to move well. The land was very big. The guy got some workers to work with her. This guy planted the thing, but every season all his plants were already ready. He started to get money. When he got money, he was like, what am I going to do? Then his father told him that there is one land which I bought. It's there in the village. I want you to use that land to put passion fruit. The guy was like, oh, thank you, Dad. Once I get money, I'll give you. The guy continued. This guy got money. He started to build a house at his grandma's place. He built a bigger house, saying that this is where I have to be. Like I don't have anywhere. Even though I get married, I'm going to marry my wife from here. He got money. After getting money, then one day, in the village, someone died. As the way the villagers, they knew this man as a farmer, what and what. This guy put some contribution to help in the burial ceremony. Even his boss was also from that village, but not staying in the village, came from town. He came because he knew the person who died. He paid there some contribution also. From there, the person who was appreciating, as the way when you pay something in some burial ceremony, they always appreciate this one with different name. They first talked about the boss that, oh, we're really thankful about the boss. This man have brought 100K. We really appreciate it. What and what? Le. Time reached to this boy. They praised the boy. They welcomed the boy. They say that, hey, imagine this young boy who have helped us, what and what. The guy whom we didn't expect to do this is the one who have paid the food, paid the transport, paid everything, even brought a cash of 500K. From there, when the boss heard that this boy have all this money and the villagers are praising him, the boss got jealous. The boss got jealous. He went back and said, that boy whom I was using become the talk around the village. So this boy want to take over my name. Me, a person whom the villagers used to be knowing as the rich person, the person whom they call in everything. Me, a person who owns some properties here around the village. How can that boy come, just a small boy, want to take over my name? This man was like, it cannot be. It cannot be. So I hear even people, they are saying that now this boy is richer than me. It can't. This man went with envy and jealousy. He was like, we have to spoil that man's property. This man sent some evil people. They came and destroyed the farm of the tomato. They destroyed the farm of the watermelon. From there, when this guy found out, he went at the police. He reported himself. From there, the police called this man, the boss. The boss was like, how comes me, a person who doesn't stay in this village, they say that I have sent people to come and destroy your farm. How? Why? For what reason? Are you like, this is how you have paid me? You have brought me to police saying that it's me who destroyed your thing, what and what? This boy told the boss that one of them told us that it's you who sent them. This man refused, what and what. They released the guy, the boss, because there were no evidence to be shown. You understand? Time passed. This guy got money, the boy, to buy a car. He said he got this car even in loan when the car is not yet paid finish, so that it can help him to be transporting his good, because like, I have good money now, I can get a car and I transport my goods to another town or to the market. This boy bought a car without knowing that the boss had evil intention. The boss sent some people, or maybe they did something in the car. Then one of the brother of this man, the boss, called this man, told him that, hey, please don't enter that car. Someone have tampered with your car. If you enter that car, you might get problem, what and what. This man said that he was like somewhere when the place is shouting, there is some noise. He didn't hear very well. They entered the car. After entering a car, like they were driving small distance, the car got accident. Then the boy who was inside with him, that was his worker, he died sharply, like he died immediately. From there, this man also got injuries, what and what. They took him in oxygen, but the other one died and left his woman, was pregnant, left her. Time passed. This man was like, what could be the problem, what and what. From there, the villagers started to be gossiping that man is not alone. Maybe someone is wishing him, because of the money he's having, even the property, and another thing, he's still young, he doesn't know anything. Instead of for him to go and start to work on himself, people are evil. From there, this boy was like, hey, what am I going to do? He left the village. After leaving the village, he went at his father's place. This father was like, I see my son, they want to kill you. It's better you leave the village, come and start to be working in the market. You just buy things from those farmers, you bring them here in town, you start to do what? That's what the boy started to do, buying things from the farmers and sell it in the market. But that's the way, if a person is having his own luck, things continue working as the way they have planned. This boy continued getting money. When that boss heard that this boy have started to work again and have got money, he went and sent evil spirit to just come and kill the boy. But when he heard that this man is really serious, want to take his life, today this guy didn't settle. Went and told his parents what's really happening. Then the parents was like, why that man is too obsessed with you? He killed he killed your worker. Now he still want to kill you, and yet you left the village for him. Maybe something might be wrong. You also have to start to fight for yourself, because you are no longer a young person, like you're already a grown-up man. You have to do something so that you will not fall in that trap. From there, this guy went and started to treat himself in some traditional doctors. They gave him some medicine, he started to treat himself. Then this man sent evil spirits so that they can kill this guy. This evil spirit came and said that, how could you shame our boss around the village, that you are the person who have money? Our boss used to be praised around the village. Our boss used to be this. Our boss used to be the one feeding the villagers, even what and what. Every time they find him, they'll be praising him, like clapping on him, asking for him money. This our boss wanted even the car you are driving. How could you shame our boss and you get a car before him? But after, when this thing came and talked the nonsense, what they did, they just called the things and sent back to the sender. I'm finishing this thing first, and sent back to the sender. After sending back to the sender, the boss ran mad. The boss ran mad. After running mad, like, they carried the boss, took him back in the village. Now things are talking on the boss. They want to take blood. They need this, because that man is the one who's brought them, and they think that they have where to go. Now the boss family is begging this guy to forgive the boss, that the boss did all of that out of jealousy, what and what. Yes. What can this guy do? Can he forgive these people? Or can he forgive the boss who tried to kill him, even kill someone innocent child? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that anytime I upload the video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Jesus.